Hello everybody, Jesse Simko here, Arena Director at MRC. I'm giving this quick video to do a tutorial of how to put on your hockey gear. So oftentimes it's not quite clear when you first get that gear bag what needs to go where. So I wanted to give this quick tutorial on how to put on your gear. Thomas has to put on is the jock strap or garter belt. This helps him keep his socks up, and it also is a cup for to protect yourself. Alright. So this is what it looks like. Give a quick show of what that thing looks like. You can get these at Main Sport, Guns up in Bangor, Played Against Sports in Portland, but locally Main Sport. Alright, so the next thing that Thomas is going to put on is the knee pads. If you can put them on so we can show people how it works. You've got one that is a right pad and one that's a left pad. They strap behind, some strap in different ways, but they usually strap on the side of the pad. These ones strap in front. So you're going to check to make sure which one is right, which one's left, and you're going to put them on so that they cover the kneecap properly and it's nice and tight towards the shin. So just like that. Next up are the hockey socks. So you take your hockey socks and you're going to make sure that they're right side out. You're going to lift them up, and that's where the jock strap really comes in handy. They usually have a Velcro like you're seeing here. Most of them nowadays have the Velcro, and it works for keeping up the socks. If you do not have the jock strap, a way to keep up your socks is by putting tape right around the top of your thigh to be able to keep them up. It's not an ideal solution, but it's a way to keep them up for right now. After you put on your sock, you can oftentimes put on tape, as Thomas was just getting the tape out. So that's the hockey tape. It's clear tape, and that goes around the outside to keep it a little bit tighter onto your shin, and it's nice and comfortable. It's not completely necessary, but I tell you what, it feels a lot better, and it keeps your shin guard in place. That Thomas is going to get on is his hockey pants. All right, so here we go. One foot in, other foot in. Pulls them up. There is usually a string and a belt. The belt's the most important one to be able to get done, so you strap that in and then tighten it up so it stays right around the waist, just like that. Perfect. Next up, Thomas is going to get his skates on, so he's going to pull those on. He wants to kick his heel back, just like you're showing there. As you're tightening your skates, you want to be able to, it's going to be just nice and comfortable down low, and then as you get close to the where your ankle bends, so right there, you're going to really start cranking nice and hard. You want them nice and tight so it keeps your heel right in the back so you don't get any blisters, and it also makes your skate work a little bit better and easier. So he's tightening those up. Tough part's always just keeping it all straight. So you're going to tighten them up right around the crook of that ankle, and then at the very top eyelet, usually you want to keep that one just a little bit looser. It doesn't have to be pulled quite as tight as you do right around your ankle. So that's how you're going to put your skates on, one at a time, and that's a good way to tie your skates. Nice. Very good. You want to make sure that your laces aren't low enough so that you step on them and slip on the ice. All right, a little change of scenery, but next thing that's going to go on after the skates is the shoulder pads. Thomas got his shoulder pads on. He's going to strap them up. So you've got the arm straps, so one goes around one arm, and then another Velcro goes around the other arm. After you got your Velcro straps, you can get the chest. So it's going to pull from the back on each side to get that strapped in. Alright, just like that. Next up are the elbow pads. There are two. Again, just like the shin pads, there's a right and a left, so you want to make sure they put them on the right sides. And also you want to make sure that they're the proper way up. Usually the thinner part is going to be down on your forearm, and the top part that's usually a little bit more floppy is going to be up on the top part of your arm. So he slides it on. The other way to do it is to Velcro it on. Both ways work well, but it's just like shin pads. They can Velcro, and that's how you strap it on. Last but not least is your jersey. Alright, so we're going to throw the jersey on. The way you do it is just you throw it on over the head. It's kind of like a shirt. It's about as simple as it goes there. What makes it not simple is trying to get around the shoulder pads. So kids trying to do it, difficult. You want to help them as they're just starting to play, and it's tough to get used to it, but as you keep doing it, it gets easier and easier. You've got it all settled, and then it'll get get squared away. So he's just getting himself comfortable, and he's all set to go. Last pieces of equipment, we got the helmet to protect the old bucket. Always making sure that when you put it on, you want to make sure that you've got all the straps undone. You're going to loosen it, and it helps to pull out on the sides oftentimes, right where the earpieces are. If you pull it out, it'll help so it doesn't hurt your child's ears. And then usually what you do is you strap the one that's underneath first. You'll strap there to make sure that's underneath the chin. Then you've got two that are connected to the front part. That's going to that cage is going to help protect them from getting hit in the face, and those snap around the back just like that. So he's got it. You want to make sure it's a nice, secure fit. You don't want to have a lot of wiggle room if possible, and you want to make sure that everything looks good there. All right. Last pieces of equipment, we've got hockey gloves here. That's you're just going to slip them on just like you'd put on any kind of glove. Make sure that the fingers are in each finger piece. And then all you need to do is grab your stick, and that's it. You've got yourself geared up from head to toe, and you'll be ready to play. Thanks, Thomas. Last thing that I wanted to mention is about your stick.
That we want to go over is
you want to make sure that you have the right stick height. You want to make sure it's
so if you put your stick down on the ground with skates on, it wants to be
right
somewhere
here,
right around collarbone level.
Thomas, as his stick is cut just below his chin,
you can go a little bit lower for short. Lower's
right
always
around
better than
shoulder
going
height
higher.
to
You don't
chin
want to
height
have
is
it
a
go
good
above
place.
your chin.
You don't want to have it go much higher than that. You want to make sure that your kid can bend his knees and still have the stick on the ice. The other thing is he has a right-handed stick.
If your right hand is on bottom like Thomas's
the curve that is going
then
off
he's
to
going to
the
have a
left,
right-handed
and
stick that's going to have
he
the
has
blade,
his right
that
hand on the
piece,
bottom as he
curled to the
holds
left.
So
if he
you want to
has
have
his
the
hand
curve
switched, then he would
going
have
so that
left
if you're
bottom,
this would be his forehand, and so he has the right hand on the bottom. That's called a right-handed stick. If he had his right hand on top,
it's good to
then he'd want to have the
let them
curve
try
going the
both
other way.
and make that
So it would be a
decision.
left-handed stick.
Thank you again for being able to watch.
So those are the basics behind getting your kid geared up.
Thank
you again, and look forward to seeing you on the ice.